Quick check of abilities. Yep, Iron Swan, Wicked Hack, Breakthrough, and Adrenaline Rush. That's not right. From position 2, I want to slice and dice. I want to slice and dice, harvest, dirk stab, finale, dodge, protect me, heat resist, blight resist, maybe. Best poison is not great in the Warrens. What I do want to do here is maybe, let's see here. So you are going to use, primarily you're going to heal. Then you are going to Sky Spaghetti, Mark, for lowering dodge. But none of these things actually, none of these classes get bonus against mark targets. So we can lower damage and protection. You can Sacrificial Stab. The beauty of the Antiquarian is she can do anything from pretty much any position. Oh yeah, 50% scout chance. It's the Seer Stone and the Survival Guide. Come on, secret chambers. Give me them trapezohedrons. We should also keep hitting the Warrens so that we can fight against the... what's it called again? The big inchoate flesh is what I'm thinking of. I feel like the inchoate flesh is one of the easiest, if not the easiest boss to fight. At least at level 1. I don't know if the higher level ones become more difficult than the other. I've never struggled with the inchoate flesh. Right, so just keep torch above 75 in all these fights. Also curious to see how much higher we can push our scouting chance. Nothing. Go, boys! Ooh, that buffs damage until camp. Quirks stack for... honestly, I don't know. I have no idea if they stack. I'm going to keep stacking the Weakening Curse on the Chevalier while I deal with all the other enemies. See how that works. Ooh, 1 hit point. No! Another person cursed. Ow! This is quite a slow group. All these enemies are acting before us, like every turn.
Obliterated.
Come on, give me a dodge, not a fucking crit puke. Well, the first fight is going dreadfully badly. Ugh. And he fucking resisted with 50% resist. Not going well, boys. Not going well at all.
Eradicated.
Job well, stat. I hate these Chevaliers. They are so annoying to deal with. Come on, fucking dodge! Oh, of course, because it lowers all of his dodge with that bullshit. Right, Judis, this is the time for you to crit. Not what I had in mind, mate. Okay, plus 21 dodge. 47 dodge. Does nothing.
Now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Unlucky. That's better, Judis. We're gonna have to camp now after this. Oh, this fucking Chevalier. It's just going straight through all the dodge.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Yep, let's see. One companion, accuracy and crit. I don't want the... I might actually revel, then just use medicinal herbs on everybody to remove the accuracy, speed, and stress. Oh no, the stress isn't actually that bad. I don't have that prevent nighttime ambush. See, I didn't think about the camping composition. This is very bad. Okay, well we might as well do combat buffs then. Accuracy and crit for 4 battles. Battle trance. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna revel. Let's remove everybody's stress and give us a stress. Accuracy and speed isn't that bad. I can remove mortality debuff here. Heal. Gnath Eldrachnatar. Ha. Yes. Well, is the -2 speed really that bad? -5 accuracy? I think it probably is. But if I come across a stack of beer, then I can't get the debuffs. I'll tell you what, we'll remove the debuff on the combat, which is you two. You're still going to be casting spells the whole time, so that accuracy doesn't matter too much. Fuck's sake. Alright, only spiders, not too bad.
Black as death.
No! Ooh, nice one, Velstad. That's what I'm talking about.
Back to the pit.
Right, so Bone Altar. If you put holy water, you get a horrible negative. Okay, damage, accuracy, and crit until camp. And look at this. So for the next 3 battles, Velstad is going to be a fucking monster. So, plus 20 total accuracy. Plus 13 crit. Plus 40 damage. Plague Doctor, accuracy. Not great. I'm loving these portraits we're getting. I mean, portraits are always nice, but this is supposed to be a money run, not an heirloom run. If it comes down to it, I will leave all heirlooms behind except for portraits. I feel like the portraits are too rare and too valuable.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yup, surprised. 26 damage and didn't even crit. Right, Jodas, you are going to be cranking out nothing but heals for the foreseeable future. I wonder if there's a trinket that can buff the dodge that she gives on her, that one ability. .36 dodge, still hits. There we go.
Masterfully executed.
Awesome.
Destroyed.
I should have flash powder in here because in this situation, flash powder would have been better. But then again, I feel like team buffs are just out and out more reliable than enemy debuffs. Because at least with team buffs, you don't have to get past a debuff resistance.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Neathy, thanks for following. Welcome to Camelot. Bloody peasant! Heirloom chest. Nice. Baby. For a long time I've been wanting to take all these journals back, but we are in, you know, a bit of a tough spot when it comes to the money that we have. Having to take money over journals. I do eventually want to take back all the journals so that the friggin' things stop appearing in your loot. But just for this, I could actually go to 0 light just to increase the loot we get out of it. But I'm not sure it actually applies to this. Yeah, going dark would have helped. Awesome, Junior's head for healing skills. Damage, max hit point, extra stress, Dismas's head, Trapezohedron. Dismas's head isn't a great one. Maximum hit points and stress I'm not crazy about, but certainly worth taking, I reckon. So Shaba, I love that. I love that spam you got there. This is no time to argue and bicker over who killed who. Like
mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, so we've got combat buffs for 2 more battles. It looks like we'll hit that, loop back around, do that battle, and then that's so. Fuck that.
handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, let's see here. Love to get rubies, but you don't get them often enough. 1750, so 2100. These backpacks are an absolute mess. Let's organize the backpacks. Organized by value. Actually, if I double back and do the other fight, I can then chuck these torches and do the rest of the run in the dark, because we know there's no battles in there. Easy dodge. Belstat MVP. Kind of a problem with this setup. I've only got 2 people actually doing damage. It's not enough. We saw in the previous run when we had the Leper and the Crusader that the Leper and the Crusader do more than enough damage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like the Hellion does enough damage as well, but the Jester is kind of like an off damage dealer. He doesn't do that much damage. Obviously with the exception of Finale, but... Nice, get dodged, nerd. Slavering ghoul nerd.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Bloody cocoons. Bloody traps.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Let's buff your damage. I don't have any herbs. Something bad happened.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the
Another one?
strength to follow it.
Okay, let's take down the Swine Marcher first. Good hit, 10 damage. That's very good for a Jester. Is that enough? 5 hit points. Oh, 1 hit point.
Press disadvantage. Give them
No
quarter.
dodge. Oof.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Okay, so Valstad actually resisted the horror. Is that a... What if that's a debuff roll?
A powerful blow. The horror.
Shit, that's quite a lot actually. Uh, 1284.
The victory. Perhaps the turning point.
It's a good point. Haven't needed shovels at all. I'm loving that we've actually got 10 portraits. I think that's really good haul. Consider how incredibly difficult it is to get your hands on portraits. I'm not going to risk the negative effect, but A just fancies a drink. Listed.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Right. 7,500. Disappointing money run, actually. But we're not even going to hit 30,000, I don't think. Yeah, the food check, it's not going to hit us that hard. I mean, Duadas will have to roll for resolve, but keep pushing. We got probably 2 more hallways to run down. There it is. He's gonna virtue now because he doesn't need really the virtue that much. Dust. You called it, Deucey. Damn it. Damn it, chat. Chat is the worst.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder,
But yonder.
a glint of gold.
Right, Sky Spaghetti.
A decisive
Crit.
pummeling.
8 damage is disappointing for a crit there. Ooh, that ought to do it. 5 hit points. It's always 1 hit point.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
I tell you what, Valstad's back must hurt from carrying this team on her back the whole time. Ooh. Just. They actually have pretty good bleed resist, these things. 70% bleed resist is very good. And of course, blight. You can forget about blighting them.
Skill and purpose. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ooh, that's big hit. He's gonna fail the death door and die. Calling it now.
Precision and power. This expedition at least promises success.
6 crests or 500 gold? 6 crests. Ooh, close.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
And we got the fasting seal. Awesome. The 23, yeah, look at that. We didn't even crack 30,000. But the nice thing is, 13 portraits is a lot of portraits. It really is. For a single run, 13 portraits is a lot. 6 resolve. Beast Hater is very nice. I like that. Fear of Mankind sucks.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
Will not last. Quick check of the rewards here. Wine Prince, easy, but the Berserk Mask isn't great. Another fasting seal. Let's just keep taking these, because if we can get 4 fasting seals, then I don't have to buy food. 100%, you don't consume any food. You don't lose any damage when starving. Don't take any stress when starving. It gives you +5 dodge. That could be interesting. I mean, if I do this again now, that gives me 2 fasting seals. Then we just need 2 more. It's a buff, but doesn't seem that great. Already got that. A Martyr Seal now, that's a good one. Light resist. Eh. And what does bumper crop mean? I think bumper crop means you get free food. A medium veteran run. Should we just do that again? I think it depends on how much blood we have. We might have to do another blood harvesting run. Oh, you dickhead, get out of there. You think all of it's free? Food, torches, shovels, etc. Surely not. If you give everybody fasting torches, it's only the food that's cheaper. Oh, bumper crop. Right, okay. Alright, you're talking about bumper crop. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. I'll let chat decide. We can either go grab the second fasting seal or do another harvesting of blood. I think... my gut tells me the smart thing to do is to go gather more blood. Quickly take a look here. Like this. Burden of suffering cannot be shared. How much blood do we have? Only 3. And I mean, I could take down the Swine Prince, but I don't really want the Berserk Mask. Okay, let's do it. The Warren's run. Another money run, awesome. Are any of you Warren's phobes?
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Bleeding not as useful. Duelist advance. Right. Pistol shot. Wicked hack. Cure blood bleed or stun. Go for the stun. This is great, being able to increase everybody's dodge to 9 dodge. That's pretty much all she's going to use. Let's see, so increased bleed blight resist. That's got a bit of synergy with a leper if I were to take a leper out. I think I'm actually going to take and level up flesh powder. If there's multiple enemies, invigorating vapors is more effective. If there's only one enemy, then flesh powder is better. That's minus 14 accuracy, where that's plus 9 dodge. But another money run and another fasting seal. I think we got a plus healing head, didn't we? Did. Awesome, so plus 45% healing. Excellent, yes. This time I don't want to go on a light run. Go straight combat debuffs. Damage versus human. Damage versus beast. Where's my beast ring? Speed and dodge. 12 dodge, 25 dodge. Let's go speed and dodge. I don't mind the move resist because she has that move forward ability, breakthrough. I only want to use riposte once. Move forward there and then start using pistol shot, wicked slice. Point blank in that case I shouldn't need. Bypass stealth and de-stealth. We didn't see any stealthed enemies. Last one. Okay. So 2 keys, we don't need that many keys. Don't need that much blood. Shovels 3. Holy water, let's say 3. Medicinal herbs 4. Bandages. Oh, thanks for reminding me I should level up grape shot. I don't mind too much. Oh, fuck it. If I've got it, I may as well level it up. 4, 4, 4. We didn't check the trinkets this month. Crusader. No. See, that's what I've been waiting for so long. Plus 33 healing skills. I kind of have to buy that. It's so rare. We combine that with Junior's head and our Vestals will have plus 66 healing. So we're incredibly broke now. That means we've got to make some very hard choices about sell here. $1,200. Alright, uncommons are only worth 1,500. That's worth remembering for the future. What's up, Bluety? We're at 2,000. I don't know how much we're going to need, actually. Let's get to at least 3,000. Like, I want to keep the dark braces for doing short dark runs. All of the dark items I quite like. Gather grain sacks so we can actually have less inventory space. If we go lower on the food, we just use medicinal herbs, hopefully to... Well, no, it's bandages that you hopefully get then more food off that, like off that rack. Oof. When we camp, we can just use the antiquarian to give us supply items. It is risky, but now check this out. So 33 and 30, so 63% healing skills. The Vestals just become powerhouses now. I haven't even bought any torches. Only 4 torches. Do it. Then also the nice thing about the antiquarian is even if we have to end up abandoning the run, hopefully by the time we are faced with having to abandon it, we could have made a decent amount of money already.
Steal their food.
Dodge, nice one. Those cocoons, when you aren't in the courtyard, if I understand correctly, they only always produce mosquitoes and bloodsuckers. It's only in the courtyard where if you burn them you get stress relief. These things I fucking hate. No, leave it alone. Okay, thank goodness. I once threw holy water on that and it messes you up. I know you're craving, don't worry about it. Oh, so can you actually get blood out of those things? I didn't realize that. Oh, that's true, yeah. Nice! Yes, Hellion! Right, so what's this thing's debuff resist? 60% is pretty high. 130 minus 60, so 70% chance to give it minus 14 accuracy. Or 100% chance to give everybody 9 dodge. If its debuff was lower, I would go for the flash powder.
Of skill and purpose.
I think the only thing that removes debuffs, like the only skill that removes debuffs, is the flagellant. Or maybe the Arbalester's flare could remove debuffs as well. Minus 40% damage is fucking... Oh, 28. Good lord. Need a big dodge here. A big heal. There we go. Get dodged, you shit eater. 12, not bad. That's very nice for a Divine Grace.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Now I'm faced with the same issue again as the last run. I reckon we can, because this is going to give us plus damage. If we can get our Hellion to be super buffed again, I reckon it's worth it.
A spark without kindling.
Now we don't have as much food this time. First things first, prevent nighttime ambush. Gallows humor could be good, but that's 4. Okay, battle trance definitely. 3 random supply item. Not worth, unfortunately. Accuracy and dodge could be well worth giving to the highwayman. This guy doesn't have unparalleled finesse, unfortunately. It's definitely worth buying for him. He's primarily a melee character. 24 stress, like, it's like 40 stress all around. What other... Revel is a good one. We know it's a good one. That's only minus 3. Whereas Gallows Humor has a chance of giving plus stress. I think it needs to be Revel. Wait, I used Battle Trance. No, I didn't use Battle Trance. I thought she would have had extra accuracy. Okay, not so much with the combat buffs there, but at least we prevented an ambush. And we have less stress for 4 battles.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh baby. Damage, accuracy, crit until camp. These things are so fast. 11 speed. They're really picking on Dalmar. Good hit. Oh, yes, Velstad. Nice one, buddy. 12 reliable hit points healed every turn is very good. 5, 6, 7, or 8, so 75% chance to kill if it hits, but it's only 65% chance to hit.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
Dodge.
unanswered.
That's fucking annoying that he can use Elusive Exit on turn 2.
The horror.
Okay, I gotta make sure I kill those things quick. 20 hit points healed. Awesome. No! $47 dodge. Now we talking.
Destroyed.
I love how the Hellion just one-shots almost everything. 3 dodges in a row for Dolmar. Hell yes. 4 in a row. 5 in a row dodges. And if I could have given him unparalleled finesse in the camp, he would have had an even higher chance to dodge. Oh, that's a nice heal.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
$56 dodge. That's easily the highest dodge I've ever gotten on anybody.
Decimated.
And 25% base crit plus the 8% crit from her weapon attack. But yeah, so 27 dodge is the highest I think it can go. Dolmar's untouchable. That's like 7 attacks in a row.
Obliterated.
Hell yes. Nice haul. Okay. Okay, rare antique, minor antique, boobies, sapphires, cash money. A little minus accuracy and speed from Revel doesn't feel that bad.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave,
Brave and the foolhardy alike. Every month when it's payday, and I get the little notification on my phone. Sometimes I'll say to myself, "Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike."
Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh yes, another bone altar. If we can buff the damage of our highwayman, we will be in such a good space. Can I use duelist advance? He's in the wrong position. Just chop. Chop, chop, chop. Get dodged, pig nerd! Aha! Aha! Yeah, that hit. Damn. At some point, we need to build the ultimate dodge team, which I think would be occultist, antiquarian, jester, houndsmaster, probably. Highwayman.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Crescendo box and Heaven's Hairpin. Heaven's Hairpin is the one that's the very rare, the red hairpin. We could have bought one last week, but we didn't actually have the money for it. Actually, on the previous turn, I probably should have used point blank shot just to put her in position 1.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Well, for the Houndsmaster, yes, his guard ability is good, but I was thinking he already has that collar that gives him plus 12 dodge. Plus, he's got pretty high base dodge. He's got like 40% dodge base. And then you start spamming dodge with the Antiquarian, get him up to 60, 70% dodge.
Press this advantage.
Equaled the record for highest crit. No, actually, no, that was 42. The
Death waits.
Didn't our leper hit for 52 in one of the previous missions? Yeah, I think 52 is our record for highest crit. Yeah, so 52 is still the highest crit.
trifling victory.
But a victory nonetheless. Crit is nice, but none of that stuff's really worth it. Oh, I love these Warren runs. Look at that. So plus damage, accuracy, and crit on 2 of my frontliners. Amazing. No, you dumb bitch. I could have given herbs there and gotten a further 30% damage. That would have been plus 45% damage for the rest of the of the run. I've never beaten the Prophet, but I think if I do, I'm gonna need people who can just do irresistible one-shot damage. So Leper, Crusader, actually Arbalester, higher level Arbalester in position 4 can actually hit very hard. Maybe the best way to take down the Fanatic would be Leper, Crusader, Crusader, and a Vestal to heal. You could throw a Hellion into that mix, but the Lepers have the higher... Let's loop back. Bam, bam, bam. And we'll save a torch. Remember, we got to get 3 grain sacks first. I want to at least be able to have the mission be a success. So that if that fight goes badly, I can hopefully retreat. And then still get away and have the mission be a success. Yes, Dolmar! Okay, please tell me we can stun this nerd. I haven't had to fight that many collectors this run. It's been pretty surprising. I think we've taken down 1 Shambler so far. We got ourselves the Ancestor's Candle. If I can fight this Shambler, I definitely will. I don't have the ideal setup for it though. I feel like for the Shambler, what you need is you need Crusaders and Lepers or Abominations. You need to be able to hit the little clapper claw things. On the front 2 positions, and I don't have any of that. But I think actually what we can try for this one is if she just spams the dodge and everybody else just hits the Shambler, we can just ignore the clapper claws and hopefully they won't do that much damage, because they'll keep missing all the time. I also think that if the clapper claws attack and miss, they don't buff themselves. I think. Worth a try. Junior head is the healing head. Get dodged, nerd! Well, I mean, before this run now, the fact that we got the Sacred Scroll and Junior's head within the space of 1 dungeon run has turned this whole campaign on its head in the best possible way. This is exactly the combo that I needed. The only way I could improve this is to replace Junior's head with a Book of Healing. Get 5% less healing, but you don't have to deal with the stress. That 24% hero crit chance. 6 to 10, 8 to 14. Thing is, if I want to go for a dodgy party, I would actually want to combine the dodgy party with a DPS type of person like an Abomination. Because to me, stacking dodge kind of incentivizes you to have the fight go as long as possible. I want these crests. No, this is a money run, forget it. The Book of Healing, I think, is Vestal only, so I would agree. I would go Junior's head if it's a cultist, but yeah.
The blood quickens.
It just occurs to me, Junior's head can be given to a flagellant. That's going to buff our flagellant healing ability quite a lot as well. Get dodged, nerd! That is so satisfying. You dodge and you hit them back. Oh, this is so good. I think she already has Sacred Scroll.
Quakes.
So in my experience, the best healing combo I've had is Sacred Scroll plus Book of Healing.
Resistance.
Like I said, Book of Healing gives you 5% less, but you don't have to deal with the extra stress. No. Okay, we got to start making some hard choices now.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Good, nasty one. At least we didn't get surprised. Ow, vomit, nasty. Oh, nice Dalmar with the one shot. 22 stress as I upload a stress. Get resisted, you nerd.
Inspiration and improvement.
Bulbous Flag is an interesting one. I've never really felt like I've needed it. Stun resistance and dodge. I think I would like that on like a Jester or a Houndsmaster. Someone who's nice and dodgy already. And I believe the, you know, quote-unquote lighter, dodgier classes have lower stun resist.
The hearts of men.
I'll certainly agree with that. It's best you know, combined with something else. No! That's unlucky. I wish I could see what the percentage chance was. I haven't been using Grape Shot. I've got to switch that out. Yeah, I need point blank shot so I can put the Vestal back in position 1 if need be. .36 dodge, hell yes. Totally fine, don't mind that. Ooh. Only 8, why 8? Oh, healing received. Not know that was the thing.
Remind yourself that
Man, these portraits.
slow and insidious killer.
Shovels, maybe. Thing is, maybe if we keep the shovels for now, I'll go back there, clear the obstacle, and go back. Well, I mean, if we get lucky enough that we get the grain sacks in these curios. Man, I want these portraits. Like, sapphires are pretty rare, though. Gold seems like a safer investment. God, you guys are killing me. Portraits. This is all going to be... Okay, that's a first. I've never run into a Shambler not using the portal, but that's a darkness thing, I think. Now, I know it's super unlikely, but can you imagine if we were able to beat this one and complete the mission and go fight the other Shambler and beat that one? It can be debuffed. Do I just keep... Need to invigorating vapors, but we'll do that in the next turn. 130%, minus 60. 70% chance to lower its accuracy for the follow-up turn, because this first turn it's just going to use its summoning of the Clapper Claw, but fuck it. Hit anyway. Wait, their base attack has a stun chance, doesn't it? Not good. Right. Oh, so little damage. 33% protection. I don't have a way to lower his protection, unfortunately. This is the first time that I'm just trying to DPS race the Shambler. Normally I focus on killing the Clapper Claws.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Like... Come on, dodge, for goodness sake.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
I'm gonna be gutted if she fails her death... death blow resist. I mean, these things do obey the usual rules, don't they? Oh, but plus 40% accuracy, right, so... not even worth it to... fuck it. I'm already buffing. Hope it'll offset and I'll miss a little bit. I need 53 hit points here.
A powerful blow.
That's 19 of them. Yes, get dodged! Ooh, that's big. That would have jumbled us all up, I think. These things hurt, though. God, they hurt. $18 more hit points. Come on, Velstadt. Yes!
Between worlds is no place for mortal men.
Oh, I still gotta kill these fuckers. Oh, man.
As life
Ooh.
terrible vistas of emptiness
No bleed resist available. This really sucks. This fight has been so tough that it could actually... Oh, this could jeopardize the entire friggin' mission.
Death is patient. It will wait.
No, resisted. Fucking hell.
Teetering on the
This is why you have to kill these things
brink, the abyss.
with extreme prejudice right from the beginning. Oh, Dolmar, you're a god.
A devastating blow.
Ooh, 20% virtue chance, death blow resist. Oh, that's a nice one.
Trick of the light.
And we got another moon ring. Any debuffs? Damn, but that has badly jeopardized the entire run. Damage and accuracy of torch below, and it is certainly dark. Damage versus beast, damage and accuracy, extra stress. Let's increase your stress, and hopefully you'll get the virtue chance to proc. If I can just get through this now, I'll be so pleased. That's certainly doable with Mizuma just spamming heal on everyone. No! I've got one more big fight here, please. Oh look, it actually says quest location, so that's suggesting that there should be a sack.
If only treasure could staunch the
I think we can forget about taking on the other Shambler.
corruption.
Yeah, I'll use the torch right before this fight. What also sucks is if we hit another hunger event, that's not going to be good for us.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Oh, if any one of these three curios just gives us the quest event, I'll be so pleased. And I don't have a... Like, I needed a torch to be able to burn that big stress relief. No. Oof, nasty. No. Oh, I can't look. See, I want to double stun, but lowering my damage and speed for the whole rest of the fight is no good. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, crit!
Reeling.
Riposte crit, that's awesome. Oh, big. So 55, what you're talking about there is the mental calculation I was doing. That, am I better off essentially halving the damage of the two big threats? Or stunning them for one turn but then lowering her damage? Generally speaking, I always tend to think that my best defense is a irresistible offense.
Impressive. The flesh is knit.
This is the most amazing group of lads we've had so far. I could not be more impressed.
Push on to the task's end.
So just so you guys know, we're about to get a hunger event that is going to ruin us, I'm sure. Ah, quest location. So good. That's telling us where the. Let's just end this and hopefully not get a hunger event. Called it. Hey! Wow, hang on.
Moment of clarity in the eye of the
Double,
storm.
potentially 3 in a row. That is super unlikely. We got very lucky. We just get out of it now. I mean, I don't know what's in that curio, but let's not tempt fate anymore. That was excellent. Not the kind of money I was hoping for. But the Ancestor's Tentacle is amazing.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
And if we get 2 more fasting seals, we don't have to buy food anymore.
Offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Look at that, all commons. Okay, so what am I focused on leveling up next? I think I need to go training regimen before I get instructor mastery. Yeah, I gotta go armor smithing 4. Armor smithing 5 is gonna have to wait. 32 and 35, we're really nowhere near. I think we need... We've got enough for the granary. Healing when eating, not worth it. Let's just save up and complete these sanguine vintners. I've got my level 4s. I've got the money to level them up. I think this is the time we try to take down that Baron once and for all. We've been trying to take this damn Baron down for a while. Oh, focus ring is nice. I wouldn't mind another sun item, but I've had enough of this Baron. He has to go down. I think so. Every time you kill one of the bosses, the blood addiction gets removed. That is what I recall being the case. Okay, so who's going to be good against the Baron? I want people who can riposte against the Baron. Belmore and Marden, but they aren't up. Shrub will do well. He can use Hound's Harry and Hound's Rush. Vesper is good. Milky's our healer. Velstad is super stressed out though, which makes me worry. Do we have another plus virtue chance item? Because if we do, that's only if it's torch below. See, I would have then been tempted to send her in and hope that she gets a virtue. Should we just take Aegis in and then just spam invigorating vapors? Then the question is, it'll only be Shrub and Vesper being able to actually hit the Baron. I don't think I have enough damage then if I do that. I really want Velstad, but I worry about her. Okay, fuck it. It's back Velstad. Velstad was an unbelievable monster on the last mission, so I'm going to believe. Virtue chance. And who do I give the Mercurial Salve to? Probably Shrub, because yeah, he can hit any of the 4 positions, so he can then pretty reliably hit the Baron every turn. I go dodge. No, I think I go damage. I have to put most of my damage onto Shrub. Is there anything that gives extra damage for ranged skills? No. That's good damage though. 8 to 14. Plus 50 for eating a biscuit. Plus 25 for bloodsuckers. I've got 2 biscuits. That's 4 turns. So there's 4 turns where I can have basically plus 75% damage. Open up with a target whistle. Then we just start pounding them with Hound's Rush. So the big question then is, am I better off taking Milky or Druid Varnus Word Reconstruction? Because at least with Druid Varnus I can vulnerability hex. This is good, I think. Healing and healing for you. Damage and damage. Crusader only. Healing skills, stress skills. Nope. Protection, but stress. That could actually be good. 33 hit points. Only 33. I mean, hell, the extra stress could actually make her then hopefully get the virtue chance quicker. It's just like a 25% survivability buff. Aria box to kind of counter synergizes with the tentacle. I'm hoping for virtue chance. I just wish we had another virtue chance item. We've got the Dark Crown, but if torch below 26, so in the courtyard you just have Bloodlight, which doesn't count for the dark or light item. There's extra death blow resist, so maybe Book of Rage. We keep her hit points nice and low for extra damage and crit. Super fucking risky, but hey, be ballsy. Bleed resist could actually be good. I think the Baron inflicts a fair amount of bleed. See, most of my damage items here are enemy specific. Speed and dodge could be good for him. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's level these lads up. Yes. Yes. Stunning blow, is that even going to work at all? Don't stress here. Mark myself, give myself protection. Some of the bloodsuckers are stunnable, so. Nice, level 4 heal, plus 60% effectiveness. Super fucking expensive though, but we need to go all in. I really want to take this boss down. Yes. We've been live for how long? 2.5 hours. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. When we come back tomorrow night, we'll keep playing Darkest Dungeon, and finally we can take down this Baron. I've been trying to take down the Baron the whole of tonight, but it hasn't worked out that way. I feel like this is our best chance. I am going to be fucking disappointed though if the Fanatic shows up. We have got 4 people all with the Crimson Curse. I don't want the Fanatic. The Fanatic can fuck off. I don't think I have the setup. I know I want his bottle, but I don't know if I have the setup that can actually take him out. I mean, maybe the Crusader can hit hard enough. The problem I have against the Fanatic is that one person gets put on the pyre, then all 3 together can't do enough damage to get that person off the pyre, and he just beats the shit out of me. It's hard. I'm sure it's possible. It must be possible, but it's very difficult. At one point, you better believe we are going to get that Fanatic killed. The Baron's Lash is not a great item. Okay, speed for Crimson Curse, that's nice. But debuff resist if Crimson Curse, it's kind of meh. Unresist. Alright friends, thanks for watching. See you next time.